Welcome back to Explain the Charts, your go-to channel for in-depth market analysis. Today, July 22nd, 2025, we're diving deep into the QQQ, the Invesco QQQ Trust, which tracks the Nasdaq 100 index. The headlines are buzzing, with the Nasdaq Composite recently hitting an astonishing new record high of 20,974.17. We're also entering a pivotal week for big tech earnings, a factor that always plays a significant role in QQQ's performance. Adding to the market dynamics is the upcoming August 1st tariff deadline, which could introduce some interesting shifts. Beyond the macro picture, we've seen news like Nasdaq's new partnership with AWS aiming to enhance liquidity, indicating a long-term commitment to growth. However, there are also whispers of a potential shift in selling pressure across the broader stock market and some individual company concerns. Let's kick things off by looking at the QQQ daily chart, spanning from March 2024 to the present. Over this period, the overall trend for QQQ has been decisively bullish, characterized by a consistent ascent towards higher highs. We can observe a strong upward channel, demonstrating robust investor confidence in technology and growth stocks. The recent all-time high in the Nasdaq Composite is clearly reflected here, with QQQ also achieving fresh peaks. This sustained upward movement highlights the prevailing bullish sentiment. While the long-term trend is up, the chart also reveals key support and resistance levels that are crucial for traders. Back in April 2024, QQQ found strong support around the $413 to $415 level after a sharp decline. This level acted as a bounce point, initiating a significant recovery. Further along, the $500 mark proved to be a psychological and technical support zone in early 2025, especially after the February 2025 drop. More recently, the $530 to $535 area, which was previous resistance, has firmly established itself as a new support level, retested multiple times. Current price action near the $560 to $565 range suggests this area is acting as immediate resistance, given the recent all-time highs. Now, let's zoom in on the 1-hour chart to examine the more immediate price action, focusing on the period from July 1st to July 10th, 2025, as covered by our data. This time frame gives us a clearer picture of the short-term trends and volatility. We can see a steady, gentle uptrend forming during this period, with prices gradually climbing from the mid-$540s to the mid-$550s. While there are minor fluctuations, the overall direction remains positive, characterized by higher lows and consistent closes above key hourly moving averages, which are not visible here but implied. The consistent volume throughout these hours also indicates active participation from traders, suggesting that buying pressure is still dominant, even on shorter time frames. Moving to the 15-minute chart, let's focus specifically on the trading day of July 21st, 2025. We can see QQQ starting the day around $563, experiencing a slight dip to approximately $561.46 around 12:47 Universal Time Coordinated. Following this minor pullback, there was a strong bullish surge, pushing the price up to $565.99 by 14:17 Universal Time Coordinated. This rapid recovery and breakthrough to new intraday highs signals strong buying interest. After this peak, the price consolidated, forming a tighter range between $564 and $565 as the day concluded, which reinforces the broader bullish narrative despite slight pullbacks. Let's switch back to the daily chart and narrow our focus to a period of extreme volatility between April 3rd and April 10th, 2025. During this tumultuous week, QQQ experienced a massive downturn, plummeting from around $476 to a low of $422 in just 2 days. This sharp, almost vertical drop highlights how quickly sentiment can shift and the importance of risk management. However, just as dramatically, the price then saw an incredible rebound, with a single candle on April 9th showing a 12.14% gain, recovering much of the losses. This V-shaped recovery, coupled with high transaction volumes, suggests significant institutional buying stepped in to support the market, possibly on the back of positive news or a perceived oversold condition. Such rapid reversals underscore the market's dynamic nature and potential for both significant losses and quick gains. There are compelling reasons to be bullish on QQQ, both short and long term. The Nasdaq Composite and S&P 500 hitting record highs indicate strong underlying market momentum and economic confidence. Big tech companies, which dominate QQQ, continue to show innovation and robust earnings, as evidenced by GM's profit-topping estimates despite tariff costs, suggesting resilience. The Nasdaq and AWS partnership reflects a forward-looking growth strategy that could benefit the broader tech sector. Historically, technology adoption and growth remain powerful long-term drivers, so any short-term dips could be seen as prime buying opportunities for long-term investors. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, and there are reasons for caution. The stock market selling shift mentioned in the news could indicate increasing profit-taking or a looming correction. The August 1st tariff deadline presents a significant macroeconomic risk that could trigger market apprehension. Furthermore, company-specific concerns, such as Tesla's investor fret ahead of earnings or Sarepta's product halt, could create sector-specific headwinds. Traders should carefully watch earnings reports this week, as unexpected negative surprises could lead to sharp sell-offs. Elevated volatility around these events necessitates tight stop losses and careful position sizing. To recap, QQQ is currently near its all-time highs, reflecting the Nasdaq Composite's strong performance. Key immediate support is around the $561 to $562 zone, which we saw consolidate recently on the 15-minute chart. A break below this could see a test of the $550 psychological level, then possibly the stronger support at $530 to $535. The critical long-term support remains around $470 to $480, a level that has proven resilient in the past. For the short term, the market's direction hinges heavily on the upcoming big tech earnings. If earnings largely beat expectations, there's a 70% chance QQQ will continue its ascent, potentially targeting $570 to $575. Reinforcing conditions would include positive guidance from tech giants and dovish signals from central banks. Conversely, if earnings disappoint or if the August 1st tariff situation escalates, there's a 60% chance QQQ could see a pullback towards $550 or even $530. This would be reinforced by higher-than-expected inflation data or hawkish central bank commentary. In the long term, the underlying bullish trend seems likely to persist, offering opportunities on significant pullbacks. Keep an eye on the volume accompanying price movements, especially around key levels, as it can confirm conviction. Divergences between price action and momentum indicators, though not displayed, would also be critical signals. Always remember to conduct your own due diligence and consider your risk tolerance before making any trading decisions. We'll be here to explain the charts as these events unfold.